Hey everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Doing a little night practice tonight, and I thought I would share with you guys a little technical exercise I just composed, an Arpeggio exercise. And what an Arpeggio is its notes broken up, so a chord broken up. So for instance, here's a chord, it's a D sus2 chord, but if I play each note individually, it's called an arpeggio, which is an Italian word that was very, very common, especially in the classical era and Baroque and Romantic era, as well as the jazz era. A lot of arpeggios, and it's still very popular today. So we all got to work on our arpeggios all the time, and playing them with a pick is challenging. So we're going to break it down nice and slow, so let's get to it. All right, so we're going to take a look at this arpeggio exercise here, starting with the left hand, figure out exactly what the chords are, and then we'll move on to the right. So the first chord is a D sus2, which is actually going to be, usually I would finger it like this, but I'm going to finger it like this instead for the chords coming up. So we're going to do second finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, first finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. There you go. The next chord is going to be D over F sharp, which is all we're doing is same fingers as before, except we're adding the 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th fret, 4th string. Good. Now we're going to release our 3rd and 1st fingers, and the next chord will be just the first 3 strings with only the 3rd fret, 2nd string. That is a G6, and then we're like that, just those 3 strings with the right hand, and then we're going to put our first finger on that 2nd fret, 3rd string, and play a sus4, and then move our 2nd finger to the 2nd fret, 2nd string for a regular A triad. So let's review those 4 chords. 1, 2, 5 chords, but really A sus to A is just an extension of the same chord. So you got that. The second time around, the only difference is that we go to a full A chord. I'm sorry, a full A sus4 chord, like this, with the first finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. All right, so that's the easy part. Now we're going to go over the right hand with those chords. All right, so we'll start with our D sus2, and we're going to do alternate picking. All right, now sweep picking is something different. We can take a look at that if you guys want, but this is alternate picking, and I actually feel more comfortable with it, and it sounds more natural to me as well. So I'm going to do down, up, down, up, down, up every time. I always am alternating, and because this is an exercise, not a song, so it's what we want to do. We'll do 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. Okay. Again, down, up, down, up. Then we'll do 2nd string, then 3rd string, and then 4th string. One more note, 3rd string up. All right, so the whole thing. That's the whole thing, and then we go to the D over F sharp. I had the wrong finger in there. D over F sharp now, put our 3rd finger on the 4th fret, 4th string, and same exact thing. One more time, nice and slow. Alright, now we do the G6 with just the 3rd fret, 2nd string, and all we're doing is 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, and then repeat. So like this. Down. Repeat. Okay, so it's down, up again, but this time 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd. Okay, then we place our first finger on the 2nd fret to make it an A sus4, and we do the same exact right hand picking pattern. except the second time we move our middle finger in the left hand to the second fret. So let's do that. Let's try the whole thing slowly. There you go. All right, the second half is exactly the same, except at the very end, after we do this, instead of, we do this twice at the end. The second time, we do an A sus4 like this. First finger, second fret, fourth string. Middle finger, second fret, third string. And we do, with our right hand, fifth string, fourth string, third string, second string, first string, second string, third string, fourth string. And then that takes us back to the loop. So that's fifth string, third, second, first, second, third, fourth. All right. So let's do the whole second half now with that ending. Ready? 2 and 3 and 4. So that's a little too fast. And then the second half is. All right, let's do both halves now at a slightly brisk speed here. Ready? Dun 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 dun. 4. Again. Okay, and then when you get up to speed, it'll be like this. 3, 4. All right, so we didn't practice with a metronome, but I recommend that you practice with a metronome. And as we get deeper into technical exercises, I'll talk more about metronomes. But for now, you don't have to always practice with a metronome, so just get started with that and get your pick moving, get your fingers moving. All right? All right, there you go. Now you've got an exercise to help warm up your right hand. And you can increase the speed on your metronome as you go, but what I recommend is take it slow. It's not a race, and enjoy it. Some of the greatest guitar players ever have famously practiced very slow. And you'll hear a lot of guitar teachers talk about how important it is to practice slowly. So enjoy this. Leave a comment below. Please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.